Oh, fuck.
So what's like really interesting is like how bad my taint smells tonight. It's just fucking awful.
Your paint?
Taint.
Oh, I said paint. I was like,
oh no, my taint is just something else.
Your gonads. Your gonads.
Well, it's right underneath them. It's like the gooch.
your grundle. It's beneath your
grundle.
Yeah, it's between your sack and your butthole.
Got fucking dingleberries.
The landing strip. Oh, I got
Yeah.
you. Fucking good old Midway Airport down there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it stinks though. It's fucking gross. Like, I gotta take a shower tomorrow. Oh, Devin's just like, oh.
No, I like to consider myself relatively hygienic.
Relatively.
I am too. I'm one of those people that like, I must have like old school Greek fucking heritage. Because Greek people and Italian people just stink.
You just build that like musk up real fast.
Yeah. It's like
it's a Mediterranean thing, isn't it? Right there.
It must be, yeah. Because it's just like I fucking stink. If I don't shower for a day, I fucking stink.
Fair.
And it's like nauseatingly stinky.
I don't like sweat or anything really either. So.
Well, it's because you're a dirty. Well, you're a Roosh.
I'm very northern as far as my heritage goes. Very Arctic Circle.
Shites and Rus.
He's a Siberian. Oh man, came from
Siberian Switzer. Switzer
fucker.
Karelian Swiss.
He's something cold.
Yep. He likes the Alps. Like the reason he thrives in the Alps is because he's from fucking Siberia.
I like the cold. Cold's all right with me.
Jesus. So what's new?
Not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm not working. I'm just chilling at home all day doing fuck all.
Oh, Devin, you work? Can I blow you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately. Hey, record sales this quarter though.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
my boss said we split whatever profits we have at the end of the quarter after all the credits 50-50. So whenever they're done sorting all that stuff out and we get the money back. So
sitting there in a Swiss uniform. No, nobody's wearing
anything Swiss.
What nice Swiss uniform you got there, Mike?
Yeah, very Swiss.
This right here,
Swiss.
This is my Norwegian camel right here, guys.
Well, close. Well, I suppose that's close too to say Swiss because well, they did border Switzerland. Yeah, part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
do they?
God.
No, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Austria borders Switzerland. And
I thought that Liechtenstein got between them, but they do actually touch.
That's like saying Rhode Island gets in the way of the fucking U.S.
Yeah, but they do actually touch.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein, yeah, it's tiny ass country, and they're still a country though.
Somehow, right. Throughout history, they've retained their independence. I don't.
They've got Luxembourg. Where everybody works in the countries that are surrounding it, but they're also one of the wealthiest little countries in the world per capita.
They're one of those offshore banking countries, is all it is. So yeah. It's just
like a wannabe Switzerland.
Yep.
Yeah, really fucking puny and non-existent too at the same time.
Well, they also got the Prince Regent of Liechtenstein is like the 4th richest person on the planet or something like that.
Right? Yeah, some shit. Yeah, I forgot, but like, it's like. Yeah, and they had enough money back in the day to fucking order custom FN 49s from Belgium.
Yeah.
It's like, really? So your army of like 500 people got like brand new, the state-of-the-art fucking rifle at that time?
Hey, when they sent those 20 guys to Korea, though, boy, did they really look good. I'll tell you what. Pinnacle of technology back then.
Mike, you want to be real special? Why don't you get some Luxembourgian camo?
I think they just use what's around them.
Let me see.
Yeah, they haven't really ever developed anything themselves. They've had kind of color changes of other people's patterns, but like
what I've searched up, a lot of their stuff's really similar to the autumn pattern for Finnish MO5. It's like really, really similar, which is fucking weird.
Luxembourg.
Bunch of weird fucks. Jesus.
So, yeah, okay, I'm looking at that right now on the same probably website. But it's so they used like Woodland M81, which who the fuck didn't?
Yeah.
And then Belgian fucking Jigsaw in their desert, and then in 2010 it looks like it looks almost like the Finnish 05, but it looks like the what the fuck is it called? It's the autumn, I guess, or like the
Cold weather?
semi-snow. Yeah, the
frost
cold.
pattern.
Yeah, cold weather because they have winter cold weather than the normal
The
summer.
frost pattern.
Yeah,
It's in between the summer and the winter pattern.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I wasn't actually too off the mark there. They have about 1,000 people in their military.
Yeah, their whole military. Yeah.
Hey, it's better than 0.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Well, hey, Liechtenstein doesn't even have a military. They just expect Switzerland to protect them.
Well, and they will.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes, well, who the fuck's, what the fuck purpose do you have? Like, you'd have to be like a rogue militia group that has nothing to like say, we conquered a country, technically.
Technically. Yeah.
Technically.
You'd
For
have to
a
have
day.
like 5 guys with automatic weapons to take over Liechtenstein.
Right. I'm sure
what
you
is
can take
it,
it
like
over with.
50 square miles of it?
Right. I'm sure you can take Liechtenstein over with fucking like black powder muskets. Like you could fucking.
Fucking brass knuckles.
Yeah, brass knuckles just start up. Oh, we don't have guns. We're abiding by the EU regulations.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Well, for all I know, fucking knuckles are banned by the EU, so.
Really?
Who knows? I don't know.
No,
Everything's fucking banned.
Yeah.
Well, F them, I guess.
F them.
F them.
F them, alright. Yeah. Gotta keep PG-13, folks. Frick them. Come on now.
That's right.
Fuck.
Oh, Mike, I don't know if I ever showed you this.
No,
But
someone could report us for anything.
this is
if
my
we
Polish
quit.
Cold War Shanka. Check this thing out.
Oh, that's
You can
fucking
go
sweet. I
right
like that badge a lot.
That
Yeah, hell yeah.
Polish
But
badge is pretty sweet.
it's dated 88. Also, I got one of these too. I just got a Russian one. Like and it has like the Arctic style with the buttons on the side, so you can button it up to get real fucking cold. So
Those are actually really nice, both of those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But this one, I like it more because it's part of my history because my grandfather had one like that. But it was real fur because in the 50s they got good shit, but in the 80s they said fucking throw in some fucking fake old like plastic fur.
Yeah, that fucking
Yeah,
communism kind of caught up to them, and
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
all this wealth we've got going, we have to substitute some real fur for synthetic.
Yeah.
Some carpet. Yeah.
Some carpet. Yeah, that's
That's
what
like
it feels
what the
like.
skinny cones did.
It
Like
literally
the
feels
70s.
like fucking carpet you put in like an office.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
a
it
lot
feels
of it
like.
is.
But and also this string they use is really like thin and weird. Like I don't know if you can see, it's just really like
Well, it's chintzy.
Yeah.
It's fucking like
Yeah.
checks.
yeah.
Like they made good shit too, but like you could tell it's like, well, you know where to cut corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It gets the job done. That's about all it needs to do.
Yeah. Go. Oh, what else do I have here? Oh man, I just love this. Whoever painted a shovel did not give a shit about painting the wood.
Right. Yeah.
They don't give.
Well, that's
two
like how
shits.
my Swiss one is too. Like where the metal stops is where the paint stops. But since the metal goes over the wood a little bit, yeah.
Well, they're
Hey,
probably
it's
just like, oh, it's fucking rusty. How are we gonna reissue this without having somebody question the integrity of this?
Yeah.
Good to go.
Good to go. Good to go. Get it on
Brand new,
front
brand
line.
new e-tool, dude. Brand new.
I fucking do.
Oh gosh.
Fuck. Yeah, this.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Mikey. Look
Yeah,
at
the
this.
Type 2. Yeah.
Yeah, with this guy, which is kind of cool because you don't see them all the time with these. A lot of times they come off and people just sell them without them. But I got lucky because this one was pretty new looking, and it has some marbling on it, which is cool too.
Yeah, I definitely a few years ago was able to get quite a few of those for like a good price, and most of them were complete with the strap and the frog, and yeah, those sold really quick though.
Yeah, they're awesome bayonets.
Yeah, I kept a couple for myself because they're just great, and then the Polish ones, they don't have the sawback on them, which I like.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then this thing.
Check out
I
that.
know it's not a gun.
Oh yeah, it's
no.
Oh, shut down. Oh, shut down.
This is that Russian fucker I made the video on.
Yeah. That
But
thing.
yeah, these are pretty fucking solid. Like for being 105 years old, man, they sure built these things really well.
They're.
I mean, to be fair, it is hard to make a shitty shovel.
That's true.
Seriously.
Well,
That's pretty fair. It's pretty hard to fuck up a shovel.
Yeah, you put it in ground, you're done. And if you imagine fucked it up, I don't know what to tell you.
I was actually using one of the Romanian e-tools that I got today, And I noticed, I'm like, this is unlike all the other ones. So I actually have 5 models sent to me. So I don't know where the fuck, because it's only got 3 rivets on it, on the metal, on the actual blade, and it's got a shorter, like Austrian style with the 2 flat surfaces on it, but it's shorter. It's like the size of the rest of them. So I don't know. I'll fucking try to figure that out someday. But anyway, I was using that fucker today to dig up thistles in my yard. Oh man, that worked great. It was amazing.
That's good.
Well, they're sharp as all get out. Like even like sharper than a lot of like modern shovels you buy.
Well, and it's like if I were to use like a modern spade, like a fucking regular shovel, it's gonna take up so much fucking unnecessary dirt and whatever. This E-tool, I just popped it in around the thistle, went in, popped it out, and then the roots and everything are gone. So it didn't take up that much dirt. So yeah, they're
not
awesome
up
tools.
your yard as much then.
Yeah, but yeah, I love E-tools. They're really cool, and I'm pretty partial to the US, like trifold.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just like how their only limits are your imagination.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
it's just insane. Like, because most shit that you find that's like 105 years old, surplus wise or just military wise in general, it's gonna be 105 years old. Like you're gonna have to take care of it and whatever.
Yeah.
This fucker, still has like another 100 years
out of it. Yep.
Yeah, it's just got another 100 fucking years in it. Oh, it's insane. But yeah, pretty snazzy.
That is pretty snazzy, my friend.
I'm gonna pop open my Buble.
There you go.
Buble. Oh man, that stuff.
That's good shit.
It is good
It's
shit.
not bad. It's not bad at all.
Oh. Devin's just like, half a bottle deep, bud.
Getting there.
Getting
Getting there.
He's getting there now. Huh?
Who puts fucking ice? Who puts water in their whiskey, you dumb fucking...
It was vodka, but sure.
Why is it brown then?
Because I mixed it with Coke.
Your shit? Oh, Coke.
Vodka and Coke?
Yeah.
You ever heard of this cool liquor called rum?
Yeah.
You can get clear rum, and it's a lot better. It's a lot better with Coke. Are you fucking... Yeah, so you decide to mix vodka and Coke.
Well, here's what I have. I have one more can of Coke, and then I have vodka, and that's it until I go to the liquor store tomorrow. And I didn't.
Oh, I feel so deliciously white trash, and you should. That's the most white trash thing I've heard in a long time.
It's drinkable. It's not my first
It's drinkable, all right. It's drinkable, all right.
Yeah, it's drinkable.
Oh, hand salute to you, good sir. I guess that works.
I've had a lot worse.
Well, that's what she said. That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, probably. No arguments there.
Vodka and Coke. Oh, yeah. Even back in the day, drinking hard, like, I don't think I ever fucking made that mistake.
Just it was always one or the other. Pick one or the other. Or
rum and whiskey and Coke. Like, that's it. Yeah. It's something that goes good with it. I mean, it's like mixing gin and Coke. Like, who the fuck wants to do that unless you're ridiculously fucked in the head?
I've also done that when I've been out of everything except for gin and Coke.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Disgusting.
Sorry.
Oh, is that your SR3?
Yeah, VXR, dude. Check this guy out.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I
was going to get one of those. Those are fucking awesome goats.
Dude, these things are fucking great.
The big winter ones? Oh, man.
Oh, check this thing out. It's got the good old fake fur collar. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Poker patch. Nice.
Damn.
I wear like a size 58, 5, or 6. So
I'm pretty jealous of that, actually. That's a nice coat.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
There's a dude on eBay that's got them, and it was just like more money than I wanted to spend. And I've already got fucking 10.
You've got you got everything you could possibly want. It'd just be cool to have.
Yeah, and so I wear a 66, like a 60-6.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can fit into a 60. This one, I'm like 185 centimeters. This is about 3 centimeters short. But
yeah.
Doesn't make a difference, really. Honestly, it's
a five will fit me. It's just like, it's like between a fucking regular and long US size.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the 6 is like where it's at.
But actually,
I wear a size
John,
50.
I do reenact Grozny. Actually, that's one of my new reenacting things I started doing recently.
Grozny.
Grozny, first and second battle. So
Damn.
nice.
That's with you.
My
Yep.
6v3 is supposed to come in tomorrow, and I want to come in now because I've been waiting like 2.5 months for the fucking thing to come in.
Hopefully the fucking post office doesn't fuck it because they're just losing shit left and right with this whole thing going on.
Well, they're also like they lose shit anyway.
Yeah. But they're just way stressed out and stretched in now. And
Do you know what it actually is? Like, honestly, because I talked to my postal carrier because obviously I ship a lot of shit. It's
they don't
Amazon.
have any money. They're
No,
almost
it's Amazon.
shut down.
Amazon
That makes sense.
fucks them over big time. They're not charging Amazon enough, and they're getting overwhelmed with because my local post office that I ship things through, it's not very big. It services maybe 5,000 people total.
Yeah.
And they got 16 pallets of Amazon shit last Monday.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Then Amazon makes them deliver on Sunday too. That's part of their contract.
Right.
That's the only thing they deliver on Sunday is Amazon packages.
Yep. And so for a small post office, that really fucks them over. And so I can imagine how it's bogging the whole system down. It's like, well, then charge Bezos more.
Yeah. Well, they have now since this whole thing kind of started.
Well, right, because
enough.
you really need a fucking bailout? No, you should be charging Amazon more. They can
here's the
afford
thing.
it.
Also, by the end of May, the post office will shut down if they don't get a bailout.
I fucking doubt that. I think that's fear mongering.
Well, they've tried on multiple occasions and it keeps getting rejected. But also the post office is the only carrier allowed to carry certain things in the United States. So they have to, but I think they're really cutting it down to the wire just to scare them.
Yeah, and it's just I think it's fear mongering when they're like, oh, it's going to shut down. No, they won't. And they just have to be smarter. They're a bureaucracy, which is inefficient as fuck.
Super inefficient.
Oh my God. So it's charge Amazon more. Easy solution. They're bogging you down. They're taking up your time.
Yeah,
charge
stop
them
delivering
more.
On Sunday because then you don't have to pay those people. And,
right. People can wait a fucking day.
Yeah.
It's a fucking day.
So
One Soldier's War, my buddy recommended that book to me too. I might read that sometime soon.
So
There's
because I've been waiting on crap to come from Europe and it's been stuck in international post now for forever.
Yeah. Well, remember I told you in what was it, December or January, before all this shit even started, I waited 6 weeks for something that usually takes 1 week.
Well, there's crap that I have that's been stuck in U.S. Customs now since February 12th.
Yeah, and that's a fucking bitch.
Let me check when I ordered this 6v3 even, because I ordered the Russian Yoshanka a week after that, and it came in quicker.
Yeah,
so
I've had I got something. I got a whole bunch of my Austro-Hungarian stuff from the Czech Republic.
Yeah,
and there's some stuff from Bulgaria I haven't got yet. I haven't got my Carcano cleaning rod yet, and that only had to come from Maine.
Seriously?
Yeah. So
well, the guys ship it. Do you have tracking info?
Yeah, it was supposed to be here today, but it just says en route, arriving on time. But my post office is now closed. And
that shit happens normally though.
Yeah.
I deal with that shit all the time. From my business, I get people emailing me panicking. It says it was delivered, but it didn't show up. I'm like, give it 2 to 3 days. I guarantee you it'll show up. 99% of the time it does.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know if it goes back to the sorting facility or if it just sits there or somebody scanned it incorrectly.
I think a lot of it is it just gets put on the truck and then they don't deliver it because they run out of time, and then it just defaults and it just comes the next day. They just leave it on the truck.
Yeah, I ordered that thing March 14th, and it's been a month and a half almost now. So, and that's a long time coming from Ukraine, because that Yushanka came in a week ago. So.
And Ukraine is normally they have a notoriously long shipping time for everything. It takes forever.
Yeah, same with Romania. It takes, because I get a lot of shit directly from Romania, and it's it takes for fucking ever. And then once it gets here, it's usually okay. But that's the thing that took fucking 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It was usually it takes a week. It's he sends it, and it's in Romania for 5 days, and then it gets here.
It's international shipping for a month. Yeah.
Well, no, then it gets here, and it's usually 2 or 3 days and it's here. But this last one was 6 fucking weeks and with no notifications, no updates.
Yep.
Jeez.
At least, you know, if this cleaning rod doesn't show up, I'm not going to be too upset about it because I got it for like $12. But
Oh, it'll show up. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of like, you got to just be paid. It's not fucking Amazon Prime.
no, it'll be here tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Like probably by the time I get done with work, it'll be here tomorrow. So
So you know that the moto camo I have, the Polish LWP camo. So we ordered that from Poland, like for our whole unit, because we're all reenactors, and we did economic shipping, you know, which is probably a bad thing. It took fucking
No tracking
4.5 fucking months to make its way over here.
Well, that's because when you do economy shipping, they throw it on a boat.
Yeah. It was still,
and it sits in a cargo container for how long before it gets unloaded from the ship, and then it sits
And then
on
goes
the
to
dock.
customs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
And how
a
many
pain in
did you order too? Because if it's
Um,
a huge
they were-
number, then
yeah, we had about 6 or 7 full sets. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, it seems like when the quantity goes up, they aren't rushing it as much because they know what's in the containers. Then
Mhm.
When it's like it's like when I want to get something fast, I use DHL.
I love the
Worldwide.
targets everything anywhere in the world in like 3
It's
days.
fucking expensive, but yeah, 3
Yeah.
days. 3
Yeah.
days.
Mm-hmm.
And it always makes it. It's never
Yep.
fucked up. And 3 days, but
Yep,
you pay for it.
Germany to my door in 3 days. Yeah.
Yep. You pay for it though. You fucking pay for it.
Yeah, you do.
That's why that Finnish Barstukla site's crazy, because all the shit you can order that and get DHL for like $15. Shit.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because they're the largest fucking retailer in
Mhm.
Finland,
They're the
and
largest
they have a
surplus
contract.
store in
Yeah.
Europe.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, and then
Great
they have a
job.
contract. I can't fucking do that. I'd love to be able to do that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah, it's because I get some shit from them for like my personal collection, but yeah, I guess I'm just jelly. I want to be the largest surplus
I know,
dealer in
right?
the U.S.
Yeah.
So I can be
Fair.
like, hey, Postal Service, yeah, I don't want to pay that much.
I want
You get a bag
Amazon
of dicks,
prices.
Postal Service.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want Amazon prices.
Oh gosh. So, Mike, you might. I got a few of these in the other day.
Oh, the World War I Austro-Hungarian ones.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them. So bought them together, and they're both pretty nice like this. So
Obviously gonna want one. So
all right, they're good stuff. They're a lot smaller than I thought. This is like a half liter, maybe.
European canteens are always fucking tiny.
Yeah,
like-
Polish one's like 0.8, I think.
I
0.8,
only ever see them
0.7.
in like pictures wearing 1 though, but I'm like, there's no fucking way that's enough.
Dude, they did. Yeah, I've got one of the Polish.
Like, did they just
1950
not
models.
drink
That
shit?
one.
Like, what?
Yep.
What do they do?
That one. Yeah. Did you also get that one from me?
I got this from Poland.
Yeah. No, I used to. When I first got this source in Europe, like 4 fucking years ago, I got like several hundred of those.
This one's dated 51, which is kind of cool.
Yep. And then I call them a 1950 because that's the earliest date that I saw.
Yeah.
And dude, I got a bunch of those, and they're fucking tiny, but they're awesome because you can put soup in them and put a fucking spoon in the top.
The thing
Yeah,
about
they're wide mouth. Yeah.
Yep.
this model, this has been around since 1933. They really didn't change it. Only the cover was changed. Like, this is a Cold War era cover.
Right?
But-
Yeah, exactly. But like, didn't they also go from cork to rubber in the 50s?
Yeah. Okay, if you open this one up, this is cork.
Okay.
I've seen the rubber ones before, but that was like, I think I was like 56 or something.
Yeah,
little-
because the newer ones all had rubber, which makes sense.
Yeah.
That red rubber or orange or whatever the fuck it is.
Mhm.
So-
Oh yeah, I have another example of that too. I think it's like 70 dated, but it has that
Yep.
style of rubber.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I kept one for my collection.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why canteens are like that fourth thing that I shouldn't collect, but kind of.
Oh, I have cabinets and cabinets and cabinets of canteens. They're
fucking
laying
awesome.
around everywhere.
Right.
I've got
And,
3 of them right here within reach of my. They're also like my really rare ones that I like to show off. So what? Like
Yeah.
like this one I got here. The seamless 1910
Oh yeah, those are hard to find.
with its matching beveled cup,
Beveled cup.
which means it's a first contract of the first 500 ever made.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then my 1899 Canadian canteen.
The glass one. Yeah.
Yeah, the glass one.
Well, a lot of the Germans used glass ersatz canteens in the
Well,
First World War.
a lot of countries did. Like, I have a Finnish World War II one from like the 50s even, but like these ones are really inefficient because they're round bottomed.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're blown, so they're like got tons of holes in them. So if you bump it against anything, they would just shatter immediately.
Well, the thing is, the World War I German ones were like thick as fuck.
Yeah.
I think they were extruded and they were like thick as shit.
Yeah,
so it's like
you can beat up on them. Like a glass canteen, like if it's made right, you can beat up on it.
well, it's
They're
like a
heavy
Coke
as
bottle
all hell.
times 2, like an original Coke bottle times 2.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's not gonna fucking break unless you like get shot or
yeah,
you really fucking like fall all your weight on it and something metal hits it in your
yeah.
pocket.
Like with all of your shit on too. But like they're hard to
Right.
break. But these get so thin, like they break right at that shoulder because that's where they're thin because they're so blown. So all the glass flows to the bottom. So the bottom is like a half-inch thick.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll just place it upside down for the next 100 years and it'll get thicker on top.
yeah, true. Well, I'm glad I got it because I was like looking around on eBay because they're like, oh, it's a glass like soda bottle like thing, and I saw pictures of it in like a museum. And then some guy in Illinois was selling one for $5 because he didn't know what it was.
There you go.
It's just an old glass bottle.
Yeah.
Yep. So basically, it's like vintage glass bottle, and I was like, it fit so perfectly. I was like, I didn't know what size it was. You didn't like give like good size, but like based on the pictures, and no, it's perfect.
Right.
It's the right color and everything. So yeah, I was like $5. Fuck yeah. He's like, that's probably like a $600 bottle.
Yeah, for sure, for a collector.
But you want to see a real collector's item I have?
Yes.
WZ 2005.
Even that fucking helmet. Good God.
The WZ 2005 is a great helmet, Mike, and I wish I had one.
You guys will get your hands on some eventually. Don't worry. I can work something out for you. But you are going to be shooting one this summer, so prepare yourself for that.
Fair.
Like for sure. You are getting that shell right there. It's just still, like, see that one sitting right there. My finger is.
Yes.
That's the one you guys will be getting.
Boom.
Because the liner's already kind of fucked up on it because I was trying to.
Devin, did you see the camel video I made today and the little comment about Canada that I made?
Oh no, I haven't. I'll have to though.
I gave some homage to our fellow brethren of the North.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be one hell of an interesting watch later. I'm guessing.
I mean, these are patterns that you obviously know my top choice. I've told you that before.
Yeah.
But like, and you've seen it, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, obviously.
It's better than CAD-PAT, I think, because it's newer.
Well, yeah, CAD-PAT. You have to play to its strengths. It only works in the northern hemisphere, the very northern hemisphere. But like it.
Well, and that's what I explained in the video. But yeah, my number one choice. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but like, my number one choice is the one that I showed you, and it's like, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it works really well up here, and it actually works in other parts of the U.S. as well. That's the thing is CAD-PAT. It's a bit green.
It is.
Which works great up
really,
here.
Yeah, it's either got to be like dead center of summer or way north. That's the only place it works. Yeah.
How does CAD-PAT compare to like Russian Digiflora?
It's much brighter green, whereas like the digital flora is a lot more kind of neutral colors,
and it's also more brown at a distance. It's like it's like a more brown olive drab, if that makes sense. At a
They're
distance.
not as bright color wise as like the CAD-PAT is. Yeah.
Well, you live in Illinois, so like you're pretty close to us. It's like it gets
would
really
work here, honestly.
Right. What?
I said it would work here, honestly. Pretty decent.
Yeah, it's CAD-PAT works great where it's really green.
Okay.
And it gets super green up in the north. Like people think that they just assume it's all snow. No, it's like in the summer it gets really fucking hot and really green up here.
Yeah, for the 2 weeks of the year in the summer where it gets really hot, it's
right.
So,
but no, it does get humid though. It's that stagnant fucking. There's no breeze.
Everything
humid.
just clings. Yeah.
All the leftover air that's been circulated up from the Gulf. It's like already passed over all the white trash fucking capitals of the United States and is now in the
hangs here.
yeah, just hangs and it's like, Oh god, I can feel my brain cells dying just off the fucking humidity and all the shit it carried up with it. Ugh.
If I'm honest, a really good camo that works here in Illinois is honestly Polish Pantera. It's just a really
Pantera
good.
works everywhere.
That's true.
Right. That's
Like-
why it's got its name.
Exactly.
What, a panther? There aren't panthers everywhere. What the fuck are you smoking, Devin?
There's just Panthers everywhere, bro.
There's not panthers everywhere.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
I dare
Then
you
why the
question.
fuck are you wearing Swedish M90 right now? There,
Because
Zegar.
I want to, okay, buddy? I want
That's
to
cool.
camo, pal. Come on.
That's one of those that I put in the video today, Devin, is like, because you saw that camo test I did a couple years ago.
Yeah, the stuff
Holy
works.
shit, did that
Yeah.
work well?
There's a reason why they use it. Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
militaries wouldn't have something if it didn't work. You know, except for
Oh, God.
except for
Oh,
UCP
don't
in
say
the
that.
United States.
Because you're gonna
So-
get all these people. What about this gun? What about this camo? What about UCP?
Hey, what
No,
about
UCP was the one exception, and everyone kind of knows that.
Oh, UCP! Don't even get me started on that shit. And they fucking owned the rights to Scorpion the whole fucking time.
Yeah, 2 years before they even started testing UCP.
So why the fuck did they go to UCP?
Somebody's palms got greased.
just
Oh, weird. I thought there would be an actual legitimate reason.
That almighty dollar, Mike.
It's, oh,
Like you know that meme with like the little like guy that is like the puppet that's looking at you and then he looks sideways.
yep.
There was all the nurses that were like, "Oh, you wouldn't send, they're like, you can't expect us to do our job without proper equipment. You couldn't expect the army to be sent into a combat zone without proper equipment," and it was that.
pretty good.
Yeah, and it just says U.S. Army, and he looks at the camera and then looks away. Yeah,
Oh, fucking UCP was the worst. Like
yeah.
it was bad. Like I knew it beforehand, and then in
Well,
basic.
anyone who's not fucking blind looking at it could see that it sucked.
Well, it's funny because I think we talked about this before, but like roughly 75% of males on this earth are hue
Yeah.
deficient in the color of green that's in there, so it just looks like a dark gray.
Yeah, it's just gray.
Yeah, it's like all gray, and it's like, well, then just let us wear Feldgrau,
Mm-hmm.
like the Bundeswehr did.
You might as well just wear a solid color at that point. Yeah.
Right. It's like, oh god, that was so fucking dumb. And yeah, in basic, I realized I'm like, wow, I get to deploy with this shit. This is gonna be fucking fun.
Yep.
And then it turned blue in the sun,
Yep.
and it's like in Iraq, because the sun is a lot different and closer. It's like, okay, so we're wearing blue. Why don't we just be in the Air Force or the Navy?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh
then,
god.
I like how they like in the end when they like tried to select Scorpion, they had this like huge trial thing. They knew damn right from the beginning they were gonna pick it because they already owned it. But they
And
like
it's
tried to make it
fucking
this whole thing,
multicam.
like it was this whole new test to like cover up the fact that they fucked up so bad.
It's multicam. It's just
It doesn't have the
different enough.
vertical orientation that
Right.
multicam has. That's it. It's the only difference.
Right. But it's multicam. It's like we all know multicam works pretty well.
Yeah.
But like I said in my video, well, I don't want to ruin it, but they should also have 2 variants issued to troops.
Yeah.
They should have a woodland and a arid, or mainly like the OCP is now,
Yeah.
for like semi-arid and arid environments.
Well, the OCP that is now, it's actually designed to work best in temperate woodland.
It doesn't.
So
It's too
that's what
fucking
it's designed for. That's what multicam works best in is temperate woodland. And then
okay.
yeah, so like would you say like what we have now and then multicam arid or what?
Well, multicam arid would be good, and then I don't want to ruin that.
I know.
But the opposite, the one that I have that I love.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
I want 2 uniforms, because
Mhm.
there is no such thing as a universal camouflage pattern. We know that. But most militaries have a woodland or temperate pattern
Yeah.
and an arid pattern.
I don't know. Jeans and a flannel shirt works pretty good everywhere.
That's fair.
Oh, I'm sorry I had to say that, but it's true.
It is true, yeah.
True, he's got a point. As long as
Yeah.
you're not pink or something, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You blend in like you just dress like a hipster and you're fine everywhere in the world. You're fine.
Yeah.
So
You got to have the clip-on tie too. Just
Yeah,
make-
the clip-on
it
tie
professional.
and the handlebar mustache and the beanie hat.
Make it professional. If you can't
Yep.
pull all that shit off, you're not fucking fit to serve in the military.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget Converse.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can only order the gayest coffee at the DFAC.
Yep. Like the
Some
with the
decaf
most,
shit.
yep, the most caramel, fucking dairy-free creamer, and
It's gotta be vegan friendly though. It's gotta be vegan
Yep,
friendly.
soy latte.
that's why I said
please.
dairy-free. Like
Mhm.
it's got to be the cruelty-free caramel syrup.
Yep, yep.
Then
God.
you could be in the fucking infantry, man. I tell you
There
what.
go. But, yeah, we should go back to whatever happened to like why didn't we make like anybody except for the Russians kind of did like a reversible uniform.
Well, because the material is expensive and it's fucking usually thicker than what we'd like.
Fair. Because
And
like I
here's
got
the
one
thing
of
is-
those really old US like Gore-Tex jackets that's DCU on one side and Woodland on the other.
Right. Well, here's the thing though: is it's thicker, and how fucking uncomfortable is it to wear pockets on the inside of your fucking, like outside pockets on the inside of your uniform?
Well, this is they just have one pocket and two openings, and they're just Velcro closure based on which one you're using.
Well, it's inefficient as fuck though.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's.
Well, it's just one big pocket between the layers, and you just have two holes, one on each side.
And I understand, but like, also, yeah, I don't know the exact reason, but like, obviously, more like in the U.S., it's gonna be more temperate camo is issued,
Yeah.
right?
But like they did it with like the frog skin in World War II, it was all reversible.
Right.
They
And
did it
most-
with helmet covers in Vietnam. Why not just make uniforms?
well, they still do it with helmet covers.
Yeah.
The Marine Corps ones are reversible.
Well, so is the Woodland one that I got for the ACH on my CG634. That flips over to DCU.
Well, right, and so does like the early Mitch ones when they had Woodland and DCU. Like
Yeah.
my dad's, his was
That's
reversible.
like what I have, yeah.
Yeah, his. Oh yeah, okay. And so yeah, and the German ones too, they're reversible, but that's a helmet cover.
Yeah.
That's
Why
easy.
not do that with clothes though? Like,
Because you have so many pockets and accessories, and the cut is, and it's going to be thicker, and you actually, that depends on your body's temperature and your movement and all that shit. Your helmet cover doesn't fucking matter.
we all used to wear wool though. That was way thicker.
We used to, but we don't now.
Yeah, but why can't we?
Because we don't.
Fair, but like one uniform.
Yeah, one.
I also think the branches should like figure shit out though, and like stop having everything different.
Yeah. The BDU period was amazing because
Yeah.
everybody was like,
The
so
same.
you have your different name tapes, you have your different insignia. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to be special. Just wear the same fucking uniform. You're from the United States, and they are doing it. Like the Air Force is wearing OCPs
Yeah.
when they deploy. Like, and I
True.
think they're actually switching over to that as an official uniform.
Yeah.
And the Navy,
Well,
if
it's
they
their
wore
official deployment uniform, but their official at-home uniform is going to be UCP.
ABUs.
Yeah. No,
Not
it's
UCP.
they're getting rid of that digital tiger stripe and they're going to UCP, like the Army uniform.
Where'd you read that?
That's something that they were trialing it, and they already have helmet covers and body armor made in it, so it made sense that
Well,
the
no,
Army
they
got
were
rid
getting-
of all of it.
They were
And they have
getting that from the
warehouses
Army.
of these uniforms that they might as well take it.
Dude, when I was deployed, there was half the Air Force guys were wearing ACUs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think
they
that-
want to just take them now because they have
But-
warehouses of them.
But why?
Because they're wearing them in the States and they're just getting them dirty anyways. You might as well use them.
Oh
If their
god.
deployment camouflage is going to be OCP, they might as well use what we have left instead of wasting all that shit.
Oh, fucking Christopher Green. Not like I know that little piece of shit or anything, but yeah, he he said they officially switched to OCPs. Chris, what do
Yeah.
you know about are they actually like using UCPs like the old Army uniforms?
Yeah, they using ACUs anywhere? Because I read that they were trialing that and they were gonna adopt it.
How
From what
recently
I
was
understand,
that?
because they had a bunch of them and they were free.
Well, right, but like at the same time, it's got to be pragmatic a little bit.
True.
ABUs were one of the worst fucking designs. Like, if you think UCP is bad, go a step further that you didn't think was possible. Go to the ABUs. Like,
Yeah.
how fucking gay?
Did somebody say ABU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, so he says it's all OCPs
Somebody
now.
say Avius.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
I've seen plenty of those. Yeah, they're
These fucking things.
The digital tiger stripe. Damn.
Digital bullshit, if you ask me. Digital fucking.
I mean, it's a cool pattern. It would just be nice if it was like in Cat Pat colors.
Yeah, it'd just be great if it was in not gray.
Not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the Chair Force guys are getting them at Lackland now, or in
Okay.
their boot camp. So they're getting OCPs. Okay, yeah. So you're fucking wrong, Devin. You're fucking wrong.
Fucking Canadian.
I could be
your mouth.
wrong.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. Shut your mouth. Canadians have no rights.
We
damn.
don't. Have you seen our country?
Well, it's fun to be here.
The prime minister just took all our handguns away, and now people are getting killed by bear and like animal attacks all the time because they can't carry handguns.
Well, to be fair, like most of those people, to be fair,
Yeah.
yeah, most of those people were buying like fucking 380s and 22s. It's like that's not gonna protect you against a fucking bear.
Well, I know there's a lot of people who carried those like gigantic 45 revolvers and like 50 cal revolvers for bears and moose and all this other crap, and now they can't.
Right, and that's totally fucking retarded.
Yeah.
It's like because I would not feel comfortable with
out
a
in the
bear,
middle of nowhere in
even with a
very heavily
357.
large animal territory. Yeah.
I wouldn't feel. I think the minimum I'd feel somewhat okay with is a 44.
Yeah.
And of course, that's big and it's scary, but it's like, Jesus, man, like
It's
a bear.
also basically a cowboy gun. How dangerous can it be? Like,
Right.
come on now.
But no, bears, they don't fuck around. Like they'll eat your
No.
face while you're alive.
Yeah. Yeah. And now you can't. So like but they kind of made some exceptions to where like now you could just carry your full power rifle on you, but it's like that's a pain.
Well, if I went up north and like I was just kind of out there wandering around, I'd have an FAL.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have because it's like the 7.6251 might not be that great past like 500 yards for like big game.
Yeah.
But close
20
distance,
rounds when a bear's like on you is pretty great. Yeah.
like you'll destroy its brain matter. It'll be physically unable to fucking charge.
Yeah.
If you're firing 20 rounds and you're actually hitting the target, it's gonna be it's gonna be.
Well,
fucked.
a bear's not small either. It's pretty hard to miss.
Yeah, but the head. That's what I would try to aim for is like the center of the head.
Yeah.
Like this, I mean the center of the bear while it's charging because it's like got to hit some vital shit, the spine, whatever. Because bears scare the fuck out of me. They're like people are just like, oh, they're so cute and cuddly. No, they are fucking ridiculous.
No, aside from like a shark or like a crocodile / alligator, it's the closest thing to being eaten by a dinosaur as you could get.
Right. Because they'll eat you alive. They don't even kill you first.
Yeah.
And it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so I'd carry an FAL just because they're reliable. It's fucking probably going to go bang. It fires a big enough cartridge and you got 20 or 19 fucking follow-up shots.
And
I
agree. It's a good choice.
And I'd feel better with that than a bolt action because a bolt gun, I mean, when you've got that much adrenaline flowing through you, if you fucking miss and you stumble with that bolt, that's like
you're done. You're done.
It's three shots that you could have taken with a semi, but you didn't.
Yep. So but now it's just these people that they have all these they can't carry their handguns anymore. So.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. But I was gonna say, Mike, why are you wearing a German uniform, bro? That's not very nice.
Yeah, somebody said you're wearing a Nazi uniform.
You're wearing a Nazi uniform. What's up with that? Come on now. Mike's gonna fucking blow some ropes. You're
gonna have an aneurysm. Yeah.
He's gonna have a stroke and drop dead. He's not gonna.
Goose Fraba.
Yep. Oh god. Man. I appreciate that uniform, Mike.
Yeah, that uniform.
Well, so do I, because I kind of partially got or did with you.
That's right. Oh god, they're nice.
The Edelweiss.
Nice. Now you got to get all the equipment and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, I also have to get pants.
Yep, I know, right?
But I found my putties, my fucking.
You found it. All right, good,
Yep,
perfect.
They're out in the garage, and I'm packed away in some shit from when I moved. So I got those. I think they're only 9-footers, but whatever. Most of theirs were short.
Well, yeah, a lot of the mountain troopers, they only had like the 4-foot ones because they would just wrap around the top of their boot, and they had those weird like hose sock
Socks
things that they
things,
would
yeah,
wear.
yeah. So yeah, they'll work great. And then I've got those, obviously those Swiss mountain boots that'll work just fine. So yeah, eventually, and I have to get an M95, a long rifle.
You have to get an M95.
Fucking have to.
Well, I gotta get a Stutzen anyway, so.
A what? Oh, Stutzen.
I have 2 long rifles, so.
Yeah. And you gotta get the original Stutzen, not 95-34. You gotta get the original fucking. It was made as a carbine.
The 8x50.
Yeah. Well, no. You can get the one that was updated, but it was like originally made as a Stutzen and not upgraded from a long rifle.
Yeah, that's the one I would like to get. Yeah.
They're not impossible, and a lot of people they label them as an M95-34, but like.
No, you can get purpose-made ones, pretty common.
Yeah.
So, and then I also. So the same guy that sold me the Carcano has an 8890.
Oh.
That's the 1886 that got an 8x50 barrel and chamber on it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And that's the one that they used it through World War One. So.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's the old wedge locker that they didn't really hold up super good against 8x50. The system really couldn't handle that pressure. So it was only meant to be used in like emergency. So a lot of reserve troops ended up with it, but they did make it to the front line. So
nice.
And he wants to get rid of that for cheap-ish, anyways, cheaper than what he's asking for. Like I could buy it for cheaper than what they're selling for by a lot.
Yeah, but it's like then you have to find. Okay, so if you can't shoot 8x50 through it, you're not going to be able to shoot 7.6254.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to hand load for it. And it's like, is it really worth getting just to have a fucking wall hanger?
No, but it's something cool to hand people.
Hang on the wall.
But when you get into this farther, you'll realize that factor doesn't fucking matter as much as like practicality.
I like straight pulls, though. That's my thing. I gotta get all of them.
Well, then get a fucking G11.
That's on my list. So
they're fucking awesome. Like
they are awesome because I got the bayonet for it. I got the big sawback, huge
the 1911
Swiss thing. So
yeah, the G11 is probably 1896 11, but I like the G11 because
the G11 was the most accurate rifle Switzerland ever made.
Yeah, and I think that like comparing it with the K31 recoils quite a bit because it's a carbine.
Yeah.
And it's fucking loud and I mean insanely accurate.
Yeah.
But I think between the two, I'd take the G11.
G11. I prefer the longer firearms anyways. Like 50 inches overall is like most of the firearms I own are like 50 inches long.
Right. And it's like if you're going to have a fucking rifle, have a fucking rifle.
Rifle, yeah.
Yeah,
I get it. So.
And it's like the same thing with like a G98 versus a K98. The G98 doesn't recoil as hard.
No, because it's just got more mass to move.
Right, and it's longer, and the physics just don't affect it the same. The K98 is a fantastic rifle, so is the VZ24, but they recoil more. They're harder to use for longer periods of time than the G98.
Yep.
And it's pretty insane. Like I like rifles. Exactly.
I like the full-on pike. Like when I have a bayonet on it, I want it to be like a 6-foot spear.
SKS
I don't give a fuck what Classic Firearms has in there. I don't care what Classic Firearms is selling. I do not advise anybody to fucking buy from them. They're a terrible fucking company.
Yeah, they're very overpriced.
So
and awful.
Just leave it at that.
Stop buying from them and let them go out of business, so that way their guns can go to people that will sell them for fair prices.
Gunbroker's your best bet for now. I'd say way better than fucking Classic ever will be.
Yep.
I mean, Gunbroker even has some inflated prices, but like
But it's
To
all
be
it's all a
honest,
matter
with
of
how
what
the
you want to
economy's
pay.
been lately, surplus guns have actually kind of taken a step down. They're a little cheaper than
Yeah.
Oh, good.
yeah.
I
So
thought it was
like
gonna be the opposite.
you
So,
can
See,
get like Finnish M91s, like rebarreled
Yeah.
1891 Mosins for under $500 right now.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Well, that's fantastic.
for those of you that appreciate the Mosin, such as myself,
Yeah. I mean, eventually I want to get like an actual proper like Russian M91,
yeah.
like World War One or before era.
Well, that's why I'd get a Finnish one. They're the same exact everything except they got new barrels.
Sure, and that's the
So,
thing, but like, of course, just like I wanted an original Carcano, I didn't want like a fucking post World War One example,
yeah.
or I wanted a World War One dated #1 Mark III. It's just that I want to have it as close for like in the future to educate people about like,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know, this is what it actually was. And I've shot an M91 before, and I prefer them to the 9130 in all regards
I
because
would
they're
rather have it. Well, the 9130s, all the refurbs they went through, they just were trying to change everything up and get them done as quick as they can, and they took a lot of the stuff that made the Mosin's not like what I would say a good action. They
no,
took
it's
a
not.
lot of what made it okay and made it worse.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
The 9130s, I've had some that I bought them in refurb status right out of the crate, and they were a dream. The action was
Mhm.
great. They were smooth. They shot well. No sticky shit. I bought some that needed some fucking work.
Yep.
I bought some that were extremely accurate, and I bought some that were fucking ridiculous.
Way off.
Like I told
Yeah.
you, if I were to have kept all the 9130s that have come through my hands and like I haven't traded or sold, I'd
Yeah.
probably have about 40 of them.
Jeez.
So yeah, I mean they used to be cheap. I used to use them as trading goods for whatever.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it was something easy because when they were cheap, you could throw it in to kind of tip the scale.
right,
Yeah.
you know, or like I traded up, and that's like a lot of my other areas. But anyway, the 91 action is not the best action, and I've gone
Yeah.
over that. What happened was, I think that when World War II broke out and they started mass producing these, their quality control slipped just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Not in like reliability and safety and all that shit.
No,
just
but
in,
like fit and finish kind of goes out
Yeah.
the window when you're making crap as fast as possible. You see that all over the world. You see that with Germany. You see that with France.
Well,
You see that with England. You see that with everybody.
But like, so the 9130, the reason I don't like it, I don't like the sights. I never have. I fucking never will.
Yeah, those tangent sights with the front hooded.
Yeah, and as far as shortening the barrel, or no, they shortened it a bit from the 91 because they wanted to make it more like the Dragoon rifle of the 20s.
Yeah,
And
they took about 4 inches off of it.
right, and that's fine. The 9130 in itself is not really any worse, I guess, than the 91. It's just different.
Yeah.
And the 91 to me was a lot smoother. The sights were a lot easier to use too. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah, with like the ratchet teeth, it was really like you knew when you were in the like yardage you picked.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Artians, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They used
well,
that
that's
weird...
another good thing about the Finnish ones. They remarked them so they're all in meters.
Yeah. Well, the 9130, that's in meters too.
Yeah.
What do they call them though? They had a weird name from back to World War One for the original M91.
The potbelly Mosins?
Yeah, the way the sights were arranged, they used some kind of different music.
It's like, Artians.
Artians, yeah. It's a pace. It's like the Austro-Hungarian stuff. It's a pace, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
about weird.
It's about 2.4. One Artian is about 2.4 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then a lot of the ones that you'll see the updated like on the Finnish M91s, they'll have the Artians like X'd out, like stamped.
And then on the other side, they'll have
the meters. Yeah. So it's pretty fucking funny, but
it is pretty cool. But yeah, so that might be something I get too because I've always wanted like a full-on long Mosin.
Yeah,
and because I've only gotten M39, which is arguably the best Mosin ever made.
Fucking A. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, I really want one of the old like super long ones with like the socket bayonet and.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, like the pension bayonet, or the fucking
like the classic, and you can get finished ones now for under $500 with the cool hangers, so you don't need the dog color, so you could use basically any sling you want. And then,
Right, and that's like that one that I showed you, the 9130 that I got that was finished captured.
yeah.
They didn't do really anything to it. They stamped it with SA and they threw fucking wire hangers on it, and it's like,
Yep,
awesome.
they put hangers on it so they could take their slings. Yeah.
Yep, I was like, awesome, this is great. But and that one is one of those that it feels just fine because it wasn't refurbished.
Yep.
So
and it's you know, from everything I hear, but like I want to get one of the old ones with the ratchet teeth on it, and and if I can specifically, I want to find one of the ones that has the stepped barrel.
Yeah, they're
a little more rare, but
yeah, who the fuck made those? It was a German company.
Ludwig Loewe made the barrels for.
No, there was another company.
Yeah, they did. Well, there was a couple contracts. They put like 3 or 4 contracts out with different people.
The fuck company was I don't remember right now, but yeah, I'm not just gonna throw names
and
out.
So they had to have them stepped so they could fit the standard Russian bayonets they had a ton of.
Yep.
Yeah, but they wanted a heavier profile barrel for the accuracy.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of want an M38 carbine.
I know, right? I want to get one too.
My buddy has one fucking loud.
Sold the one I had a few years back because I needed the money, and got 2 Type 53s and 1 M44. But the M38, I mean, it's a fucking M44. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
but like,
just minus the side bayonet.
Right, and they're pretty fun.
Yeah, well, I just need something that's louder than my M39. So
just something slow on. That's all it's about, is being loud, right?
So,
yeah, remember where we went up and did the helmet ballistic test? Like the guy that owns that property, he had never shot an M44 before, and the last time I was up there, I let him shoot it, and he's just like, wham! Wham! And he's hitting the fucking steel at 150 yards standing up.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, and he's just like shooting it, but he didn't seem impressed or enthused. And he gets done with it, and he goes, whew. And I'm like, what'd you think? Do you like it? He goes, oh, fuck yeah. And he's like, oh my God, that is fucking fun.
Yeah, that ball of fire and that concussion that comes out of the engine.
And then hitting your goddamn target because they're accurate as shit.
Yep.
No, it was like, and then the one I did on mine, I did what I saw on the couple of the original ones. I shaved, or I filed down the front sight post to actually come to a point.
Yep.
So it's a lot easier to aim this bitch at like a point target. Mm-hmm. And then he fucking
nailed it.
Oh, I just nailed it. 5 shots, but he was just like, and I was like, oh shit, he just was like whatever. But then he's like, oh, that was fucking fun.
True.
Yep.
Well, I got the long version of all these rifles, so now I got to get the short version.
Yeah, the carbines are really fun. They're, I mean, for anything past 500, I wouldn't feel like super confident.
Super comfortable,
just like any carbine. Like maybe they're good, maybe they're not, but like within 5, yeah, they're just as good as a long rifle. They're just louder. They fucking recoil a hell of a lot more.
A whole hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Type 38 would be nice to get.
M38.
Yeah.
Type 38. What the fuck is a Type 38?
M38.
I have a Type 38 Arasaka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fucking. He just lagged up a storm.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me? Nah.
Yeah, you were like, hit it. I like cocks. You know, that's what it looked like.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck you drinking.
That's my Coke because I don't want to mix it with more vodka.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm fucking sure. That's just Coke.
All right, you convinced me.
Oh boy.
What? I'm parched.
He's parched, yeah. I gotta...
The liquor's gonna let me down, Julian?
Yeah.
Have you seen Trailer Park Boys, Zegar?
Yes, I have.
The whole series?
Boy.
Most of it, yes.
Yeah.
I am the liquor.
What usually happens in this situation, Randy, we call the cops. And then what happens, Randy? Well, the boys go to jail. Yeah, for a while. We need
and
to
then they come back. Yep.
Permanently Rand. Who owns hash the driveway, Randy?
One of my favorite
Cyrus
things is
and
where
his
he's
gang.
got the drink and he walks down the stairs and he like bounces off the railing. And
Oh yeah. Hold on. Be there in a second, bud. And he like he takes the speed stick and he like goes
yeah.
and he goes out with the drink. Julian, and then he fucking loses it and falls down the stairs.
Yep.
Don't know where I felt like I get a drink around here, do you, bud? And then he grabs it out of his car. He's got a pint in there and he fucking pours it.
Oh gosh.
God damn. That is still like one of my top 5 favorite shows of all time of any genre.
It's definitely up there. It's a great show. It takes a while to get going. Like,
oh, that's the thing is like,
yeah,
it took a while because like I had to watch it several times. And then my old roommate was like, just fucking try it out. We'll have a couple drinks. We'll watch it. And we did. And I was like, I thought it was real at first. That's the problem.
Yep.
I was like, this is so fucking shitty. Like, what the fuck am I
Well, it
watching?
was so low budget in like season 1 and 2. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I got into it and I'm like, my God, I know people. I know a lot of these characters. Like, I've met them. I grew up with them.
Yep. Exactly. Everyone has somebody that they know that is like that. Yeah.
Well, and like I used to hang out with a guy that lived in, or kid rather, when I was a kid, that lived in the local trailer park that was basically about as wild as that one, as Sunnyvale. And it's like, holy fuck. And then you get into it, and it's just like you learn all the characters, and just like, and like what I liked and I appreciate the most out of that whole show is like the background characters, the recurring ones, like Ray, right?
Yep, Ray is a great character. Yeah,
he's the most accurate.
That's true. I don't know. I think the most accurate background character is Steve French.
The fucking cat, the bobcat.
Yeah, the mountain lion. Yeah.
He's just a big old stoned horny kitty. No, Bubbles, it's a dangerous fucking kitty.
It's a dangerous kitty. Yeah.
And then J-Rock is pretty fucking accurate too. I've known a lot
and
of
he's also he also plays the Amish guy.
Letterkenny,
Letterkenny, yep. So.
And then Philadelphia Collins is probably
the greatest character. What you looking at my gut for?
I wasn't. Yes, you were. I saw you. I wasn't. Stop looking at it. No, I'm just fucking with you, buddy. What can I do you for?
The dirty burger. Yeah.
Look at these dirty things here cooking up nice. Randy, my son is missing, and all you could think about is drugs and fucking cheeseburgers.
Oh god.
The fucking cheese or the what the hell was it? The jump the cheeseburger.
Yep.
Randy, you gotta fucking do it, man. We'll go see your precious Julian and get him some dope. They wipes out drugs.
The world truly lost somebody when he died. Yeah.
Those cops didn't want any witnesses. Dirty pricks. Now cops are like that though, son.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Philadelphia Collins.
Just the best. Hey, you owe me, you fucking greasy caveman.
Yeah. $20 is all I got, Julian. Yeah. Living in the cave. He's literally living in a cave.
Yeah. The metamorphosis is complete.
Yeah.
Troglodyte.
Yeah. Oh, I think the best like thing with Philadelphia Collins is like Sam when he goes and like he's about to open the dirty burger and he's like, "Surprise, Phil! I found you. Rent's due. I want my $75." Sam, what the fuck are you doing here, man? I told you I'm opening today. Don't fuck this up. Well, the whole plan B for you means brushing your cave teeth with a log. Cave teeth? Cave teeth? It's fucking hard, Phil. And he comes in, he's got a gun.
Yeah.
Why do you have to go and make this fucking ugly, Phil?
Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Doge patch. That thing's a little unique.
The Doge patch?
Is that some Reddit or 4chan or fucking...
Oh, there you go.
You guys know the Doge meme? Oh man, you guys let me
There's so many fucking memes of like retards trying to be funny online nowadays. I can't fucking keep up.
Hey, I'm a retard who is funny online, all right?
You know what we should do? We should all just inject Lysol into ourselves.
Disinfect it.
Yeah.
And we're going to inject. What was that? We were going to. What did you say? Inject disinfectant into our systems via injection, and it's going to be tremendous. The result's going to be tremendous. I have high hopes. A lot of medical doctors have told me this, but I'm going to let the medical doctors take care of this.
Yep, good shit.
Yep. Well, we could do that. It'll all be good. I'm going to Cuba. Have fun, you guys.
Heckle Cabano.
Hey, they like us there in Cuba. The Canadians are all right.
What do they think of Polacks?
Fucking
They're
hate 'em.
probably all right. They like most people from Europe. Pretty much everyone who's not America.
But yet they all come here.
Just Florida. I mean, is Florida really a part of America? I mean, do people really want it?
So, Mike, you know those the Polish Woodland field coats you got?
Yep.
This is an upgrade from that. This is what the officers get. Check it out, all sheepskin.
Oh,
Isn't
wow.
that crazy? I got
What the hell?
This one doesn't even fit me. It's too fucking small. The hell I got fits me fine. This one's fucking tiny. I mean,
Was it a size 56?
it's no, but they went by like Western numbers. It's like fucking. If I saw, hold on, there should be a tag in it, actually. Let me find out.
So what is it, like a 42, 44?
See, this is in Euro size. Let me find. It is a 96 by 170.
No, so it's my size.
96 is a 40.
You want one?
It's my size then. It's literally exactly my size.
Would you?
And he fucking lags again.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna let
lags
you two work
again,
out.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you two work out that drug deal. I'm gonna be back.
That would be cool to have one.
Oh yeah, they'll keep you.
What do you want for it?
I mean, fuck. I bought it from what's that site in California called? Swisslink,
Whistling.
and I got it for like $240. But since you're a good guy, I'd probably give it to you for $140.
140.
It's your friend of the little group.
Since you're a good guy, I'll give you 150. How's that sound?
Okay.
So,
But yeah, if you want, just let me know because I don't have use for it because the one I have fits me better, and you know I'm just a fat Polak, so I need something bigger.
true. And $150 is better than taking a loss on it. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, and we could probably work something out. I always need a nice fur coat for winter. I'm a small guy.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as I like the cold and as much as like I don't dress for the cold because I basically just wear a heavy wool shirt all winter down to like -40. That's before I wear an actual coat.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I always like a nice good winter coat. I have a lot of those big Russian sheepskin ones, the big like great coat ones almost that go down to like the ankles.
Yeah, there was two variations of that. The one I have, my personal one, it's shorter. It comes like to like above like mid thigh. The one that it comes down like above the knee or just below the knee.
Yeah,
So
I was like, I got the ones that like they come down to like knee length and it's just sheepskin, and I got the other ones that have like the canvas over them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got one of those too, with like the like zipper hood on it.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Also, I got one of these. I don't know. This came in Mike's big old surplus box thing that I bought. And I don't know exactly what the hell it is because my knowledge of U.S. shit is very, very limited.
I was gonna say I'm learning more about U.S. stuff all the time, mostly from Mike. So
Fair. This is Parka cold weather camouflage. Is there anything special about these guys?
oh, that's just like the Gore-Tex one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
No, they're pretty cheap around still. So
oh, it's cool. It fits me. It's a large somehow, and it fits my family.
yeah, they're super nice for like just like when it rains.
Yeah.
It's like I have one that I just keep in my car for like if my car blows a tire or something, then I don't have to get soaking wet while I change tires, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I use the Austrian one for that. The one that I got from Mike. There's the olive drab one. Six out less, I guess.
Fair.
That's a fair point, Michael. More sheepskin coats means one less sheep for a New Zealander to shag.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is
I
good.
should see if I could find my like reversible one that I got. Yeah, so I got like the same parka that you got, except it's reversible to 3-color desert.
Gotcha. That's cool.
So they didn't make a whole lot of them, I guess, but
yeah, it's something. It's cool.
And then Mike wants me to get into like Vietnam stuff, so I got one of those cool field-made M65s, and
that's nice.
In the camouflage pattern.
Mm-hmm. I have something sitting around here,
which I thought would be neat to get. So
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah, I like that. I like that reversible. I've got two of them. I got one that is, it's DCU to Desert Night, and one that is Woodland to DCU.
Yeah, here's the epic Polish '80s armored / marine boots. The good
Oh,
old
there you go.
You
With the
just-
built-in gator
God.
on it.
I
Yeah.
came back in here and I smell taint sweat and just fucking like barnacles that
Ugh.
barn
Barnacles? Oh, I got barnacles.
cat fucking barnacles. God.
yeah, I got the check M60 boots there.
No, they're Polish actually.
Polish.
They
Yeah.
look very
Same
similar,
stuff.
don't they?
Yeah,
They
they're
were-
yeah.
This, the Yugoslavian ones and
I was gonna say they look just like
Yep.
my Yugo ones, yeah, or my Serbian ones or whatever.
these
The
are
double
dated.
buckle.
What are these dated? 84. These are dated. 1984. And yeah, both are 84. And they're size 32. Nole es performe, which means no slip, non-slip, or anti-slip. Yeah, because they were issued to like drivers.
Yeah.
Marines, so they kind of had to have it. It's kind of a prerequisite to have, I guess.
They have to be on like ship decks with water. And they don't
Yeah,
want them
and they had
to
to
eat shit
deploy.
and break their
We
face.
no sleep on our surfaces that are wet or heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Oh god.
How you say in English?
How you say in USA? I do not speak a good English.
I do not. I no English, no good. Yeah.
Not very good English. It's not the best.
American coat, Russian coat, all made in Taiwan.
You
Oh,
think
gosh.
your Java gloves are so cool? Where's your Moto gloves at, Mr. Mike?
If I could get them surplus, I'd fucking sell them.
They're comfortable. They're the same kind of gloves as the other ones you had. Like
Yeah.
the 89. Just in a different camo.
Yeah, I actually love the M89. It's like such a dumb fucking camouflage. It wasn't even designed to be camouflage.
New.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, they're gloves. They bark. I mean, you keep your hands from.
Oh, those gloves! Like so I thought they were gonna be like really chintzy because they're all cotton.
Yeah.
And I went out and I was cutting up wood and splitting wood with them, and they were amazing because they usually do that in the fall and it's cold.
Mhm.
And dude, I've had the same pair now. My dad grabbed a pair from me. A couple guys that were doing work, like they were like, "You have any gloves?" I'm like, "Yep." We were all doing work with them. They're like, "These are fucking awesome," and I'm like, "Yeah, they're surplus. Like
Yeah.
they're
Well,
Polish
they
and
have
they're
to work
built
if
like a
they're
brick
surplus.
shithouse."
That's right,
Yeah,
man.
but yeah, they're comfortable. They're not like they don't make your hands sweat. That's the thing.
No,
It's
Yeah.
like,
they breathe
a lot of
really
breathe,
well. Yeah.
yep, because they're all cotton and they're made very well and they're pretty fucking cheap. You can get a pair for like fucking $10, like, and it'll last you years.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know. I still got my same leather pair from Canada that I've had for years.
See, the reason I don't like leather is because you have to wear a liner.
No, these
No.
ones don't have liners. They were just meant to be work gloves without the liners.
Right, I get that, but in the winter, you have to wear a liner or else your fucking hands start sweating with the leather and then it gets cold.
Well, I just put on those like fiberglass ones that the U.S. had.
But you
I
still
call
have
them
to put on
fiberglass,
liners.
but they're just like the really itchy wool ones.
Yeah, no, but you still have to put on liners. Like that's why I like these Polish ones is you don't. Like they're just self-contained
Yeah.
and they're as strong as leather. Like because again, cutting and splitting wood
It's
is
really
not-
hard on gloves. Yeah.
It's a fucking bitch, and they're great. So, 'cause, I mean, I love leather gloves, but they have their drawbacks for sure.
They do have their drawbacks. They don't breathe anywhere near as good, so they're
There's-
a bit to use in the summer.
No.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah, the fucking was it the MP 3?
there you go. Get it on. Get it on.
Do I really put it on?
Get it on.
Before I put it on, hold on here.
Mike,
Got
get
the big
yours on.
Russian or the Russian style filter in that bitch, the big square.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, the big
Yep.
can.
The
Yeah.
fucking coffee can one, dude. Oh,
I used
no.
to sell those, and I might someday again. I just don't like dealing with gas masks because everybody's like, asbestos. Oh, the GP5, yeah, that.
Mike, get your gas mask on.
You
Come on now.
Kill somebody with this thing. Fucking heavy.
Dude, my go-to gas mask for like everyday, just kind of whatever. Like if I'm going and cleaning out dirty shit in the crawl space or whatever, is the Polish MP5. That is a
that's
fucking
pretty good one.
awesome mask.
Car. I have one in my car actually, just sitting there. I got.
The one I have is still covered in fucking primer from when we did the house. Oh, your Canadian fucking what is it called? The
C4.
C4.
Yeah, C4. Yeah.
This isn't a GP5, but it's a copy of it. It's Polish. But
yeah, I forget what they call it. I think it's like an MP4.
You see, look at the metal. You see how it's shiny like that? I forget the exact name actually. Let me check.
It's an MP
something or other. Yeah.
What the fuck is it? Yeah.
I'll check.
MP3 or MP4. Because I used to sell those, and they're really popular because it's like, it's they're a good mask.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And what's cool about those is like you don't need the hose. You can screw 40mm fucking canisters into them.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
So what this is?
Because like that's cool that it's not the old like 60mm.
Well, the Canadian ones, have the 60mm. But what were you saying, Zegar?
This is actually the SZM41M is what it's called. So
right, but like, what was it referred to as? Because it was because like the MP5 has got its own name, but like they just kind of call it that as an abbreviation. That was I think it was the MP3 or MP4.
Let me check because I know the MP4 kind of looks like looking weird. Yeah, okay. The MP4, it was a clone of the M17.
Okay, so that would be an MP3 then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then they have the M1 and the M1C, which I also have sold before, which are really tiny, very small, but they're a very effective design because they're so small.
Yeah.
And then they went from that to the M1, or they went from the M1C to the MP5, which is a fucking awesome, which is also a copy of the French Ferney. What the fuck model was that? But anyway, they're good masks. Oh god, I hate that fucking design. It just rips on your fucking hair. Yep.
Hey, it's better than dying of gas.
What?
What?
Fuck this thing.
Yeah. That's terrible.
I hate the fucking condom style fucking head wraps. They're so fucking stupid. Like whose fucking idea was to say your head make
it's a cheap way to provide a good seal.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check that fucking seal.
Yeah. It goes all the way down to your fucking sternum.
Yep. Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, but this is a smart idea. Let's pack all fucking asbestos in here as we possibly can.
Well, I don't know if there's
active charcoal that cancels out the asbestos.
Here's the thing: is like the asbestos thing is like people figured out asbestos was not good like in the late '60s.
Yeah.
Even the fucking Eastern Bloc countries
figured that out. Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. That's why I don't like selling the old masks. Is like there's that concern. I don't want to be held liable.
Yeah, it's like that Finnish M31 gas mask I have. It's like those were very well known for having asbestos in the liners.
Right, but that was way back.
Yeah, that's well. This one was made in the 40s, but they made them through World War II.
That was made in 90.
Is that how the dates were kind of figured?
Yep.
That's a coffee.
Yeah, that one's safe then. That won't have any asbestos in it.
Well, no, don't say that, Devin, because some of those fucking Russian ones, like they knew about. Oh fuck.
Mike, you having some leg spikes there?
So it seems like. Oh.
Yeah, I was just like, are we all frozen? Oh, what was the last thing you heard?
Some of those Russian ones.
Yeah, some of those Russian ones. Then
yeah, no. So don't say that it's like asbestos free because like we don't know. Like I don't know how to do testing on it either. But those Polish ones, those big fuckers like that, they were meant to be in the bag, just like the SBR, like in World War I. I don't know. I can't. 88.
Yeah, 88. So like what it looks
like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's insane. And do you know actually what was one of the number one ingredients in World War I U.S. Small box respirators filters?
I don't know.
Charcoal made from peach pits.
Wouldn't
Peach.
surprise me. Weird.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yep. It's a cool little fact. I'll try to make a video on it someday. But like, people were enticed and like encouraged to save their peach pits, and there was like this picture that I wish I would have fucking saved it. It was on my old computer.
Yeah, like those
like
old things where it's like, save all your pork fat for bomb making and stuff like that. Yeah.
But it was like a picture of like a fucking heaping mound of peach pits, and they were gonna chop them up and fucking make them into charcoal, burn them, to put in the gas mask filters.
Doesn't that have shit tons of cyanide in it?
Cyanide. It's
Peach pits? I don't know. I don't know.
I know fucking what apple seeds has.
Yeah, apple seeds. A lot of like those fruits that have like those huge pits have cyanide in them.
Yeah.
Well, it's not cyanide, it's arsenic. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Of. Which is toxic as fuck, but like, yeah. And the hose, yeah.
There you go.
Honestly, if you want to be a real, like, fucking ultra super Chad, you do this. Take this fucking thing and say, fuck it.
Yep.
You screw it on your fucking thing.
Yeah, then just have that thing fucking slapping you in the chest.
Yeah. And then you go.
That's what I mean. Like, most 40 millimeter filters will actually fit on that bitch, which is fucking cool.
How stupid this fucking looks, though.
Yeah, it's
better than dying from gas.
It's like that's like most redonky though. Like, if you think about it.
You know what's a really cool feature of the MP5 though? It's how you can fit GOST and NATO style threads on it. That's the coolest thing for me. It's how you can fit both of them.
What the fuck's GOST?
Like this Russian style, like the old commie block stuff.
Oh, really? So they designed it like you can get.
Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool if you ask me.
Dude, I should get one of those fucking filters, which I don't have right now. But like, I should get one of those big cocksuckers and throw it on the MP5 on the side.
Yeah. Hey, you can get one on each side to have it like evened out and just have.
No,
like,
there's only I'd have to get another valve, like a thread, but like, because it's like the M40 where there's only like, or no, the MP5 is down.
Just one.
Yeah. So there's only one.
So it's not like this where I could change it to either side, or I could have one big 60 one in the center there.
See, that's a wannabe M40.
So.
Is what that is. That's a wannabe M40.
True, but yeah, I could technically though. You could have all three on it at once and have triple the filtration.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So.
Oof. Jesus, we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's been a long one. What time is it even?
It's time to get a watch.
8:30. Shit. Getting there.
1970s Vostok amphibian. Russian power, baby.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I have my watch, but I don't wear it because I'll just bang it up while I'm working. So
Well, I've got my watch here that I've gotten a billion compliments on my videos on, but cool thing is I've had it for 3 years now and the battery's fucking toast, so I'm waiting on the little screwdriver so I can replace the battery.
This is mechanical.
Right.
No,
well, I gotta wind mine up then because it's from 1914. So
yeah, well, eat a fucking dick.
What?
Devin.
It's Swiss. It's from 1914. And I got a watch band for it.
Congrats.
What are they keeping time for? They're not fucking doing anything anyway. What does it matter?
We're keeping time to see how long we've never been in a fucking war directly.
Yeah, it's going on 400 years.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a clock.
But you remember how I said directly, right?
Directly.
Yeah.
Because you goddamn know that there are Swiss like special ops and all that shit and Swiss soldiers that are like deploying with other countries wearing their uniforms.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The Swiss are like one of the few countries in the world that are like, fuck yeah, we'll sell mercenaries to whoever pays the most.
Yep.
So.
The Vatican.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I love this thing. It's a pocket watch that I got a wristband made for.
Yep. I actually, for my World War I impression, I have one. I just gotta fucking find that. I have an original watch too. It's from like 1912 or 14. It's a US one.
Yeah. So yeah, same difference. Mine's an actual like Swiss gold watch from 1914.
Yep. Nice. And then you just wind it up. Like that's the most reliable. But like I'm a fucking modern kid, and this battery lasted fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's like I use it at night, like because it's so fucking bright. I use it as a flashlight.
Here's the only watch I ever buy right here. It's a G-Shock. It's a solar
Yeah,
power.
the G-Shock is like you could beat the piss out of those. They
Well,
work
it's
forever.
solar
yeah.
powered.
Yeah. Yeah. If you read, I don't know if you can see it, but on the bottom it says like tough solar, but it has like little solar panels on it.
Nice.
I know that shit. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, this
Well,
one
I
was a
don't know.
gift.
That's
I
fair.
replaced the spring in mine when I got it. Other than that, it's got all the original 1914 parts, so it's 106 years old. And it's
Oh my
working
god,
really
can I
well.
blow you?
You
Yeah,
can.
Can I give you some top?
I wouldn't say no.
Oh man,
I ate his penis.
I ate this fat chode.
But yeah, no, I had to get a new spring in it because it was like obviously after like 100 years, it's kind of slow.
Yeah.
It wasn't keeping time very well. And some guy's like, "Yeah, I'll put a new spring in it for like $20." I brought it to a watch repair
Yeah.
place, and he's like, "Yeah, $20. I'll throw a new spring in it," and it's been
That's a
just
fair
fine
deal.
ever since. As long as I remember to wind it, it'll keep time perfectly. So
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like I'm so fucking lazy. Like we'll never remember to wind that. And they're heavy as fuck.
Fair.
yeah, well, this one is like actual like 10 karat gold, so it is. Yeah, it weighs like a pound. The thing is heavy as shit.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I got one of the nice open faced ones with like the. I had to get a
Open-faced
new
roast
lens on
beef
it, too.
sandwich.
So I got the lens replaced. I didn't have to have the lens replaced, but I got like an actual sapphire lens put on it because the original glass one I would have just broke immediately if I tried to wear it.
Yeah.
You're that hardcore.
I actually have one right here that the lug fell off of mine, and I'm waiting on one to come in the mail. So I'm wearing my old '80s watch for now.
There you go.
This is my other Vostok amphibian that I did some modding work on by myself.
Cute.
Very nice. Yeah. It's a cute little watch.
It's been weird not wearing a watch for the past few days. After having worn one for the past, 12 years straight.
There's definitely times where you wear one for a long period of time and you take it off and you just kind of freak out a little bit.
Well, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, what time is it? And I'm just like looking and it's like not fucking there.
But like, I like just being able to check what my watch is doing because I can open it up and watch it like tick and
right. Well, the thing is, like,
on it.
I would have like sent this in to be, have the battery replaced professionally and kind of like tuned up, but Nixon is not actually offering those services right now. So I'm like, fuck. I get the screwdrivers, and I ordered some screwdrivers, but they weren't small enough for the screws.
Oh yeah, you need like those like shitty tiny little like eyeglass repair ones.
But they were literally like one size too big, they just weren't quite. I was like, fuck. So I'm waiting on the screwdriver, but I got the battery and I learned how to do it and all that shit. So I just replace that, and then I'll get back to the comments on YouTube of what kind of watch is that? It's a sweet watch, because it fucking is. It was a gift and it was amazing. And like, I beat the shit out of watches. And that's why I used to buy like the Timex fucking.
Well, why do you wear your watch all backwards, Mike? Why do you wear your watch all backwards and on the inside of your wrist, huh?
I made 2 fucking videos on that, and I still get it. So it's just like, you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. I'm done answering that.
People still don't get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christ, you guys want to call it soon?
Up to you.
Yeah,
We go
probably,
fucking-
because I
go
gotta
fucking
work
shit on
here.
Discord for a bit, and then
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I could hang out for 10, 15 minutes before I go to bed. So
why don't you get another vodka Coke?
Yeah. Pick fucking one, jackass. Jesus Christ.
no, I'm out of mixers and I don't want to drink straight vodka. So
Mixers.
Why?
What a fucking pansy. Ugh. Mixers. Ugh.
Mixers are like tampons. Every
also, I
pussy
have to
needs them.
work in the morning.
Yeah.
I have tampons. But
As a Canadian, you've never gone to work fucking drunk before?
Tice.
Really?
no, I have, yeah.
Took you fucking long enough. Like, well, I gotta think about this one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not many days, but yeah, I've gone to work drunk before. But
Yeah, it's not really a fun
I
time.
also like have a commercial driver's license, and if I do get pulled over drunk, then I just like I might as well go to jail.
CDL, like,
Yeah.
yep, we're fucked. Just do it right
So-
now. Just make this as painless as possible.
Yep. So like if I get pulled over with any alcohol in my system, they're just like, "Yep, you're going to jail."
Yep, and you lose your CDL, and you
So-
can no longer get one in your
And
fucking
you-
job.
And give you a hand salute until you hit the road, bud.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I'll go back to Canada where I could have a point. I could have a
yeah,
point
I'd
one
prefer to
eight.
not go to work drunk tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, that's fair.
So
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching, and yeah, fucking A, Friday Night Shite wrapping up.
Take care.
Later.
that's right.